Welcome to the mailbag. We've got a foursome on today and a new guest, Rosco. How's it going?
Good, thanks, Drew.
Welcome.
How are you?
Jack, well.
Tigs, you back too? Yeah. We're a bit late tonight, guys. We've been held up a little bit waiting for Tigs to
shave his legs.
Well, he hasn't even done that. Jimmy Barnes over here, 3-day growth.
Oh.
What are they not on sale at the moment, the razor blades? Because you've given yourself a week off the shave, and you've had an experience down Victoria Street. So explain the legs to us, or is it out of season for the cycling season? Is that off? Is it off season? By that time,
I actually have a real job where I work 6 days a week. So sometimes
6 days.
6 days, 10-hour days. So sometimes the pins go. They get brushed aside for a little while, but that's all right. If I'm going out Sunday, I'll make sure Saturday I'll have a shave.
Yep, good.
Is that okay?
So Saturday at the races, they'll be freshly sheeped or gilletted.
Depends. Members, I won't have to worry because I've got to wear the slacks.
Yep.
Or the chinos. And
that's
if
another
I'm
positive
out,
to being
if it's 25 degrees plus and the sun's out, I'm out with you. On a Friday night, I'll probably spend half an hour per leg, so I'll put an hour aside.
But I'd imagine if you've got those little like spiky little, because just that sort of, half a centimetre,
Yeah.
5 mil,
Yeah.
poking through against the soup pan, that wouldn't be nice. That could cause a bit of a ingrown, couldn't it?
This is what
Where do you
happens
come up
when
with this
Scooter's
shit?
not on the show.
Where do you go with this shit? You've got a beard, an overgrown beard. It's not trimmed, not maintained at all. You're giving me shit about a
I'm
3
giving
millimetre.
you shit, I'm asking you. I'm saying, like, if it's hot and I've got a little bit of growth, like,
You're an idiot.
you could get ingrown hairs. No one wants ingrown hairs.
When I get an ingrown hair, you'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
Hasn't
I
happened
appreciate
yet.
it.
I've been shaving my legs since I was 15. I'm now 34, so 19 years. I've never got an ingrown hair, but I'll let you know when I finally get one.
That's a lot of race play. Anyway.
Can we hear the story about Victoria Street?
While you're late, what happened on Victoria Street?
The tip out there, my best bet is, for the love of God, don't ever walk down Victoria Street between Hoddle Street and Church. I walk down there. If I walk past maybe 200 people, a minimum 50% or 100 or a half
Whatever way you want to cut it.
were cooked, and not cooked as in like walking out of a nightclub, big night on the coke and the pingers. I mean absolutely gone as human beings. They were fried.
I've got you here. I've dropped out of the car, parked a little bit down.
Never
down
again.
the way. As I'm getting out of the car, looking down, use needle.
Yeah, never again.
I'll cut it down.
But you go down Bridge Road. That is fucking the mint. Like, that is good part of the world, but up here, nah, never.
You get all sorts.
Dicko lives a block away, doesn't he? I think.
And the sad thing is, Dicko actually lives about 350 yards away. So for Pistol and Rosco, those boys from up north and west, when you come down here, don't stay Drew, ring Ross.
Breakfast in bed from his
you
mum.
can stay at my place, you've got a room at
The
the
works.
works.
Washing done.
It's a good segue by you, Tigs,
I'll
because
chuck the
we've got
smoker
another
on.
place where you can't stay because there's no air conditioning.
Oh,
Dicko, you want to elaborate?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I tried to have him on the show this week because the accusation was so.
Who are we talking about?
The man, the myth, the wish.
Oh, Walshy, oh God.
Jonathan Walsh. Now the mail is that he's beautiful bride and his young 6-month-old less. Younger
I'd say
baby,
like 3 months maximum.
young child. They are housed in an unair conditioned house in the middle of this putrid heat which we've faced.
Yeah, sauna.
Yeah.
Absolute sauna.
It's not too bad if you ask Walshy.
That's what she said.
Yeah, he said he loves
I
it.
think he's got her brainwashed.
But he's flying airborne.
He's got heaps.
He's up there just catching mounds of fish.
I
down
see
there
him
in the pool.
all the time. Like, he's got heaps.
No, he's not simple. He's not simple.
Mountains of fish. I suppose you can, build a mountain with what? Those size fish,
No, the fish are bigger than they
No,
look.
no,
It's just
no,
because
no.
he was holding them.
His hands.
I had a mate ring me and say, "Are you mates with Jonathan Walsh?" And I said, "Yes." And he goes, "Yeah, because we follow each other on Twitter." And I go, "Okay, what are you calling me for?" He goes, "I seen that photo he put up of fishing." He said, "Not one of those is legal size." And I go, "Well, what are you telling me for?" And he goes, "Oh no, I'm just letting you know that like clearly they're not legal size. He's just taking anything out. I'm like, I don't know.
So he's pillaging the local fishing stocks and not giving his missus and small child a comfy home for which to raise in. Unbelievable.
I'm not going to go into the air conditioning. I don't know
believe
anything
it.
about that, but yeah. I'm not a fishing guru. I'll stay.
Rosco, thoughts?
I'll stay out.
Yeah, you got to have air conditioning. Fishing, as I text Walshy last night, Eddie Dim Sims in the catch, and he's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Well, I've told you this before. I don't go fishing because at the fish and chip shop, I only eat dimmies or potato cake, and you can't catch them in the bay, so pointless."
I love that. Should we start with some viewer questions just to get them rolling? Because there's quite a few here.
Yeah.
From the man himself,
Who?
Wishy.
Wish.
Need a full report on the top 5 ice cream products on the market.
That's what I'm here for. I've got no idea about the races, but
You've done the form on
I've done the form on the ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it.
I'm tipping the joint. I'm tipping the ice cream joint.
No, not a joint.
On Glenferrie Road.
No. We're talking about just what you buy.
Piccolina's or something it's called.
No, that's too fancy, mate. Please.
He's more talking
We're
about your
talking about
Calypsos.
what you buy in the supermarket.
Woolies and Coles.
And me and Ross have got the same. We agree with the same thing. Ross, tell them what the best ice cream on the market is.
Monte Carlo by
Yeah.
length.
It's Monte Carlo's. Ross comes around last
Look
night.
how seriously Drew's taking it.
Yeah, it is. Seriously.
Well, guess where I'm going on the way home? To the supermarket. I'm getting it back.
Well, he's
my
got
confidence.
$5 and he's like,
Like a Batman over here.
Ross comes over last Saturday night and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to have an ice cream." I said, "Don't fucking touch it. Monte Carlo's, you're not having them. You can have anything else but."
Why was he over?
What?
Why was he over?
He come over to watch the chops.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Tiger Tara.
No, we don't talk about. I thought he'd come over to
That
the
was
washing.
good.
No, but like something like Tiger Tara transcends that because he's so good that even galloping people appreciate what he can do.
Who?
Tiger Tara.
Open-minded people, not just blinkered blokes that want to just look at yards and not talk about trots.
I'm happy we can divulge into some trots for a bit to tickle you.
Well, that's good because I bought you a share in a yearling last Sunday. I just haven't told you yet.
what
Tigsy
do they cost? Nothing.
22k. I was sent into the ring by my good mate Mick Stanley. He goes, "Can you go and try and buy that for 20?" And I'll come back out and he goes, "What happened to 20?" I said, "No GST, mate. Happy days. 20 equals 22."
That's good shopping. That's smart.
Yeah. I was pretty happy with
Yeah, if it
with
wins
me
races, but if it doesn't, well.
The no GST yearlings though.
Yeah, so
You
I had a
bought
quick...
a yearling?
Yeah. I have.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Stop lying.
I bought there's a gelding, what was a colt, that's racing with Chris Lee's Hero, which won 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, thanks for that. Did you get left out too?
I didn't hear about it, yeah.
Yeah.
And
but he tweets it after.
we've got a horse that I picked with Mitch Friedman.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me this.
We might be another one.
You can pick a horse in a mounting yard, right? Could you pick a yearling, or is it just a complete?
Well, I paid 40 for Hero. It's very, very hard. You need to do it for 10 years, I think, till you could say you know or you don't know.
Is it more like a structural thing, looking at their legs and all that? Like, is it?
No, well, vets, you get them like checked for the integrity of the athlete.
Yeah, but a lot of the,
I'll
yeah, but
look-
my
I'll
point,
look
yeah,
at
okay.
things, but
A lot
I
of the
spent
great
40
horses
on
don't
Hero.
pass the vets.
Yeah, I know.
So
I spent 40 on Hidero's one for 48.
yeah, that's good then. Yeah, my word.
There's only 3, so hopefully you'd earn about 100, 150.
Yeah.
That's probably par. Par's pretty hard to achieve by
Well,
a yearling.
But back to
Most
when
lose, yeah.
more importantly, like he won 2 weeks ago.
He's always unders. He's always unders.
No, but did you have a bet or not?
I had a bet late because I can't help myself, but it was like the only time I've had like that sort of bet in a long time.
So-
Like it's the only victim bet I have on horse racing.
So we're considered your mailbag family or extended family.
Yeah, no,
And
I don't think it was a
were
smart
left
bet
out.
to make. So I don't.
So why wouldn't you just say, look, if it was me, hey boys, I've got a horse training today. I'm having a bet because he's my horse and I like him, but.
Because at the time I was probably reviewing like fucking Ararat where I'm reliving the torture of General Short running fucking sideways. It costed me a mountain.
And went super today.
And then it
just
went
to run
super
in.
today that Billy Egan decided to truck in
Yeah.
behind the entire field in a 6-horse race and just get out in time to nip home
Wouldn't have
on the
mattered.
leader's arse. It
My
would
man-
have pissed in.
My man was just too good.
That was yesterday, wasn't
No,
it?
it's today, race 1.
Jay
Will won.
Wings.
Was it Ruben Blur for Hayes, Nolan, gelded,
Legless.
was like $2 out of $3.30 on the fair late.
Yeah.
Please. Someone knew something.
Yeah, blue. Yeah, I watched
Went no good. And it was just a 2-horse race, and Billy Egan let him lead and do what he wants, and he waited behind. Unbelievable.
I'm just going to quickly
Fucking
say, if
marvellous.
anyone's looking to hire Jack for something, Ready to run sale. I think that's where you get the best out of him. He's gonna be 4 figures to hire him, but there you go.
Yeah.
4 figures, you'll get him, but ready to run sale. He's got the history on the board with 2-year-olds, so there you go.
He's a long way behind the 2 blokes I'd be taking. No.
Fine.
There you got the runs. Well, one found Malaguera.
Good horse.
And Mick's found how many group winning 2-year-olds
Well,
at
you
the
know
trial sales.
Lenny. You've met Lenny
And
before.
Marley's we just sort of also talking about it's not like perfectly
hence the
fastest.
Moving on, Pistol. Best pub tabs in Richmond, South Yarra regions. Goat beer must be on tap. Working holiday hashtag.
Well, we'll be doing, Peter and I, anyone's welcome to join us. We'll be doing a sort of Mountain Goat brewery into that pub across the road from it. Don't know what that's called. Do you?
The bridge?
No, down on the Yarra, right on the Yarra.
No, I
Don't know what that is. Into the Spread Eagle, into the Vine.
The spread is a good joint.
Then we decide after the Vine, where the Vine's pretty like rough joint.
Yeah.
Just decide there if you
No, the Vine is a rough joint, but if you want a tab in Richmond, the Vine is actually the best tab. But it's actually a pretty shit joint. You wouldn't go there with your mates for a drink on a Sunday arvo or whatever.
Yeah, but you could go to just like the Mountain Goat Brewery and just get the racing.com on the TV, bet on your phone on Betfair.
Yeah,
That's what I
100%. We're all Betfair players.
Or you could go and take the
but if you
unders.
want, the question was about the tab, and the best tab is actually the Vine. The beer's fine there, it's just a pretty shit joint.
You're normally on the spirits by the time you get there anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Deep at night. Next question from Cozzy. Dicko, this one's for you essentially. Do you guys share your knowledge, thoughts between each other when horses run interstate? For example, Pistol's notes on Material Man for when it's running in Melbourne on Saturday, and Scurry's for Catch Me also when it was running.
Yes, we do. We share them via puntingform.com.au.
Yes, so it's all in the database.
Question for Tiggs. Why do you mix the washing powder before you put a load of washing on?
Say that again?
Why do you mix your washing detergent into a large bucket before putting it into the washing machine for the washing machine to then wash and dry your clothes?
Well, what's that tattoo mean? Like, what's it mean?
Mum.
Yeah, exactly.
So your mum taught you that?
My mum taught me that.
And why does he know that?
Because Ross was over last week when we were enjoying our
Doing some washing.
we're eating our Monte Carlos, watching the
Trots, Monte Carlo, washing.
and we're in a good conversation.
So shirtless.
And I said, I've got to do some washing, and he just dawdled behind me. He goes, well, why do you do it like that? I'm like, I don't know. That's how my mum does it. And then, in fairness to me, like I'm a chook, but then I pulled out the fabric softener, and he's like, he almost gave me a little golf club. And then he
What's fabric softener?
That's the thing you put in the middle thing. Shut up.
Early days.
And
I thought I was
then
watching Walter White in the lab. He's like mixing it up. I'm like, what am I seeing
He
here?
goes, mate, my clothes smell grouse. I'm like, exactly, because that's how it works.
Nice and soft as well.
Yeah.
Next question from Alex.
Hang on, I've got a question in between. Have you ever done washing?
Mate, I did 4 loads today, I reckon.
At home?
I put the powder in
Yeah.
and turn it on. That's all I do. I don't know about the softener or whatever. I don't even know if you're taking a piss or not. But
Fabric softener?
You'll need to use it in about 4 months' time. Get used to it.
What?
You'll be washing all the baby's clothes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm hoping she sort of lifts a bit.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest.
Speaking of which, did she lift with the tyre last week for you? So Alex wants to know, has Dicko got his tyre off yet? So
I've
did
got
Em get out and do it for you?
brand new
Or
Bridgestone on the RAV, on the cruiser.
Em got out and changed it for you?
No, the lovely young man came around and he was grateful for the work.
Yeah.
I was grateful to help him out.
Well, that's what you pay the fees for.
It ticked a box for him for his days, another job done. He
Yeah.
works on a commission sort of based rate.
Okay.
And I went and watched a few more replays. I think it's probably the best result for everyone.
Yeah, when I was trying to fix the washing machine door last night, I'm like,
Imagine
I was
if you had
thinking,
RACV for
I
washing
was like,
machines.
I wish there was RACV for washing machines.
100%.
So can't change the tyre, please.
I can, I chose not to. I built a house, I don't need to change a tyre.
I can. But I had a flat tyre not long ago, and I had the flat tyre at Denniston Park. And
Don't know
McDonald
what
changed
that
my tyre.
On to the next one. Gav, do the Hayes Dabbinick stable struggle with tactics? Seems like they're obsessed with getting cover. We've already answered this one previously.
Hayes stable should invest a severe amount of money, especially now that racing in Victoria is like up for grabs. I think they should invest a serious amount of money in a quality form person who can help them place horses and do tactics, because they get them wrong a lot.
You can play hold down centre half back.
It's a good
for
question.
your rower in the twos and do that during the week.
It's a good question, but I don't know that racing is forensically to say Druzy, but clearly some of that goes down to placement, jockey and pilot error, and probably tactics from the stable, doesn't it?
No, so today race one at
don't go to shit joints though.
But if you go to a shit, where was it today? They were at
Benalla.
It's a fucking probably on pace job. You got a $2 favourite in the first race. Do you snick it for cover?
It missed a kick though, Jack, and it went legless.
Yeah, but
it's like, okay,
you're
probably
was only
speaking
10 for him to dig it up.
You're probably speaking more from the pocket, but you talk about like
where'd the winner come from?
Hang on.
Yeah.
You talk about the great trainers like Chris Waller likes his horses to get cover and make one run. Bart Cummings was the same. Gay Waterhouse likes hers on speed. So and generally Hayes' horses, most of them like to get cover, settle, and then dash the last 3 furlongs. So it's their method that works for them. Do you know what I mean?
Who's the greatest betting trainers?
I don't know. You tell me.
Not them.
No, I'm not saying it
Gay
is.
Waterhouse would. If I went
best.
back over this guy's yard stuff on Gay Waterhouse, it's seriously good when you find a Gay Waterhouse runner.
Yeah,
and it doesn't happen often because they don't have many down here. But when you find one, they're going to be on the right spot. They're not going to be luckless.
Because you know they're going to be on speed, fit, rock hard.
I know your ROI is really good on Gay Waterhouse.
But it's hard to pot what the Hazes have done, and that's probably their method.
It's real easy to pot. Really easy to pot.
Yeah, but you're speaking from your pocket. I'm saying.
No, I'm not speaking from pocket at all.
Please.
I was against the horse today. I was against the horse today.
Okay. So you got a quid.
Yeah.
So you left us out again.
I expected no. I don't want to sound through like laying a horse.
Ross.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, leave me out.
I think they have the choice of jockeys realistically now that they're probably top 2 stables outside of maybe Kieran Maher now. So I think they could be selecting better jockeys, and I'd like to see maybe a Jamie Carr getting a more permanent role there.
I believe that she is.
Okay, well that's good.
I'll be fascinated what happens to the likes of Johnny Allen and the other mainstays at Weirs in the next sort of 2 months. Because I think a lot of people in racing, there's not a lot of answers really. They've pennied for 4 years, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't understand jigging horses, but don't reckon to the layman. If you're less shooting a horse on the neck, which he's pretty much conceded, has he not? By saying he's guilty.
He hasn't conceded it.
Well,
He's conceded that he's
not
got
on the neck.
Allegedly, he's conceded it, and the idea you get is that it's on the neck, and then you see some of the rides.
Oh yeah, they're not good.
I'd imagine that it's more than a one-man job to do what Darren was doing.
And just on the point, he could have gone in and argued because they were found in his bedroom that they were for something to do with bedroom activities.
How gross that.
He could have actually.
That went through the courts.
He could have.
Oh, she just loved one.
So I actually think it's good that he actually hasn't, because we didn't want it dragging on. We've at least got an answer.
They haven't got answers.
Well, we've got an answer at this point for 4 years.
Do we need answers? Is it going to change how much you put through this weekend? I think it's good. Like, let's move on and bet.
No, yeah, I'd put through more with more information. 100%. 100%.
I'd be laying all their horses, not laying them, but I'll be betting around all those like Land of Plenty. The only one I
can't bet around Land of Plenty. It's a superstar.
I know, but the only one I think will just win because there's nothing there to beat him is the good sprinter.
Nature Strip. I could ride it Saturday.
Like, I don't bet. Ross, come on, mate.
I don't know if I'll be able to hold on. It's pretty fast.
Couple more questions. We'll get through these quickly. So this is from Lucas. Would love to know your thoughts on a price. So when you price a horse up, say 10s, but at SP's 5s and only runs midfield, do you consider that you got that wrong, or is it more of a? So I assume he's saying the horse had every chance. It wasn't, schnicked or anything. It's just run midfield. What do you make of it? Were you wrong with your price, or do you?
I think as a rule, you should respect the market.
Yeah.
And obviously,
the Betfair
SP is the best market.
The Betfair SP is the truest market. The Betfair SP is more intelligent than you, as a rule.
Yeah,
because of weight of money and numbers, basically.
Because it's just the collective intelligence of the entire world betting on that event, any event. It's the collective intelligence going, this is that price equates to a percentage chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
So if you thought if it was a $5 chance and you thought it was a $7 chance, then that might be your edge. And you need to understand why you thought it was a 7% chance, a $7 chance instead of a $5 chance.
But
What was your little factor that helped you go? I'm happy to put that from $5 to $7. Say.
But you got to back yourself in two at the same time, don't you?
Yeah. But when I'm reviewing a race, I'd respect the SP.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot that you don't hear about from vetting. Like you sometimes they find something at home.
Oh, the
rather
stewards
than
report's
on track.
amazing.
Yeah.
I've only just started doing stewards reports probably the last 3 months, actually reading film and going, "Shit, I didn't know that. I'm glad I know that now. Say that horse pulled a shoe or..."
Yeah, but that's only the shield report's
I'm
only
talking about-
relevant if you don't respect the SP.
yeah, Betfair
No,
SP
that's
is
what I'm saying.
gospel.
You
So
see
the SP just makes the shield report almost irrelevant to me.
Okay, fair enough.
And last question from Rick wants to know what our thoughts are on Gator, who I'm not sure if he's got the arse or not, but earlier in the week it was he got the arse from Get On.
I don't watch Get On anyway. It's too laid back, having a shits and giggles. It's not a proper form show.
Not
anyway,
a serious show like this.
Yeah, it's a serious show. We're not trying to be the best.
Yeah, it's all about ice
exercising,
cream.
right? We play
I
real sports.
actually like everyone on Get On. I
But-
like every person, but I don't like the show. I like Gator though.
I don't understand anything what's happened there, but whoever they've given the go to probably deserves it. Get On's a great show. I love Get On. I don't watch it. heaps.
Really?
I used to watch it a lot. I still try and watch it.
I don't like to be influenced by it.
No,
But I think that Gator's doing pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was going to say,
He'd
for
be
me, it'd be
fucking
Gator's choice.
minted,
wouldn't
and
it?
if he had a problem with it, he'd change it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't worry. Has
Yeah.
Gator complained?
No, they said it's just not in his contract. He's got a contract. No, as in like he's got.
Gator be airborne. His subs,
Yeah.
he'd be making
Yeah.
200k a year if he subs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like TS rating. It's not quite at that level yet.
Getting there though.
He's
He's like
got-
aiming at it. Say he's not making 200, say he's making 50 plus a wage from racing.com. Airborne.
No,
You
he's
get
not.
paid to do what you love, life's good.
No, but he's good at it and he puts a lot of time in. So, all respect to him.
Putting a lot of time in is the stupidest thing everyone says, I reckon. If you're good at it, good
No,
at it.
but like I'm talking over say the 20 years he's been studying form or 30 years. Like it's not. He didn't just pop up last night and get 100 grand a year, is he?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
100%.
He
If you're
knows
selling
it.
subs, anyone who's got a subscription base, people are giving that person paying for that service for
Yeah.
a reason.
I'm
Repeatedly
yeah.
paying
Yeah.
for a reason.
I don't pay for it, but I'm a staunch Gator fan. Like if he backs like tips one at 10 or 12 to 1, I make sure it's at least the worst case a chop out or something. Like, I really respect his opinion. RBA, you're a
So
Yeah.
if Gator had said Yogi's moral here, that's the end of that day, you would have chopped on it.
no, because it was pretty short though, Yogi.
Okay, I'm just checking. Just
No,
checking.
like-
I'm just checking. Because then you back San Remo instead.
No, I didn't. Chill. What was I?
How excited were you when it started dropping out last week? I reckon
Mate,
you would have been texting Josh
I
as it was dropping
mate,
out.
I was going to be Dicko. Go, hey, Josh, please call the medics.
Yeah.
Anything else, part 1, Drew?
That's all. I think we can probably end part 1 here. Stay tuned for part 2.